Full disclosure, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hello and welcome to the mydadvice YouTube channel. The content on this channel is going to be covering a very wide range of items. Some of it's going to be how-tos and do-it-yourself type projects. Some of it's just going to be general life advice. And what I'll also probably do is throw in some discussions on controversial topics and my general thoughts on them from time to time. The first reason I'm doing this channel is monetization. Right now I'm 27 years old and I still have quite a bit of college debt still accumulated, and I hope that one day if I have kids, they will not have that same financial burden as I do. Especially around the time I graduated college, my minimum monthly payment for student loans was about $1,000 a month, which, especially when you're just in a starting position, is quite a lot of money. Knowing other individuals who do not have that debt because they either had their school paid for by someone in their family or were able to pay off a large part of it due to internships or jobs they were able to acquire while at school, their quality of life is substantially better, especially in those few years immediately post-graduation, because $1,000 a month, that's a lot. It doesn't really matter who you are, that is a lot of money. So I'm hoping that this channel will create enough revenue that I will hopefully be able to pay for the college tuition of any children that I may have. Also known as, I just want to be able to provide an opportunity that I was not provided with in the hopes that it can help better their lives. A second goal is, obviously I said I was 27, I figured out a few things that do versus things that do not work. So I'm hoping to share some of that experience in the hopes that anyone who's watching this channel might be able to help learn from my mistakes, of which I've made more than a few. The thought is that by not only showing how I do certain things, but the reasons why I'm doing it, it'll also help develop a lot of critical thinking skills, so that even if you're trying to tackle something that I haven't done on this channel before, you should still be able to work your way through it as long as you have that problem-solving capability. And for the third and most important reason I'm doing this, there is a reality that at some point everyone passes away. Therefore, in the event that I do pass away while my children are either young or unborn yet or whatever, this might be a way for them to still remember me, kind of know who I was, and hopefully still be with them in some aspect even if I can't be there physically. That's a big reason why I'm starting this channel now, is I've been kind of thinking about doing this channel for a while, and now my parents are at that age where they're starting to get their wills together. I've had a few of my friends that have lost their parents growing up or over the last few years due to illnesses, so that reality is really starting to set in, and I realize that I will not be an exception to that. It's just a matter of when. On top of that, I did have a very severe workplace accident where I got hit in the head by a very fast-moving metal pipe. That occurred about 1.5 years ago, and I am still recovering from that. It was a very severe traumatic brain injury and neck injury, and now while I'm finally getting to the point that I'm starting to get back to my old way of life, it's still not nearly the quality of life I had before. I'm still in constant head pain. My neck and shoulder are still bothering me a good amount. On top of that, I'm still having balance issues, and while it does vary from day to day, there are some days that are better or worse, it's never really gone away yet. So when you factor that in with my parents drafting their wills and with a couple of my friends having lost their parents, the timing just seemed right to get this channel going now. And like I said, a lot of this will be broad advice, so it will be applicable to anyone, or it'll be just general do-it-yourself stuff with the reasoning behind why I'm doing what I'm doing, rather than just showing you how to do it. And as a result, I hope this will be useful to people of all backgrounds from all areas of the world, and that hopefully I can influence more people to be free thinking and just logistically work their way through issues on their own. So at this point, I do have a day job. This is not really earning me any income at the start, which I'm sure was not a surprise. For at least right now, I can't commit to making regular uploads. I don't know how often I'll do this channel, but I'll probably contribute videos as often as I film or have time to edit them. I don't foresee this becoming a full-time endeavor yet at this point in my life, but if it ever does get to that point, I'll be sure to upload content more frequently or more regularly at that point in time. However, if I do ever have children, I don't intend to directly tell them that I have this channel. Based on my personal observations and research that I've seen, there's an increasing trend of people, especially younger people, who are more comfortable searching for how to do items online than they are with asking their friends or family. So my thought is that I'm not going to tell them about this channel. One day they'll try to figure out how to do something and Google it online, and then they'll see me, young and in my prime. And based on the time frame when that'll likely happen, it'll probably be about 15 years down the road. So this is going to be the most brilliant 15-year prank that I've ever devised. Full disclosure though, it does feel pretty weird to sit in my car by myself, talking to a camera about all these hypotheticals based on complete unknowns in the future. So I am hoping that one day that will get a little bit less weird for me as I continue to do this. But in either case, I want to close out this video. I want to welcome you guys to the channel once again, and thank you guys for watching.